So this executive and legislature. So for union government, the executive will be higher. For union government, the executive will be
CM.
for union government. Union, the whole India, the whole president. President will be the nominal head, then PM will be the elected head. So that the whole thing comes under executive. In legislature you have Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So which is called as the House of People. People's House. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is called as House of the People. Whereas Rajya Sabha, Council of States. For state government, the executive will be governor, then CM. Executive will be governor and CM. Whereas the legislature, you have either a legislative assembly or legislative council. Legislative assembly and legislative council. Next topic, key features of Indian model of democracy. Key features of Indian model of democracy. So the first point will be India as a example for federal country. So what do you mean by federal country? Federal bank, federal country. So the power is divided between central government and state government. So that is federal country. So the first point is India is an example for federal country. That is the power is subdivided between the state government and central government. Second point, the government is formed by legislature, executive and judiciary. They are having an independent judicial system. So it is formed by legislature, executive and judiciary. The government is formed by legislature, executive and judiciary. Third one is a parliamentary form of government. Parliamentary form of government. That is, you are going to have the president plus Lok Sabha plus Rajya Sabha. Parliamentary form of government, that is president plus Lok Sabha plus Rajya Sabha. legislature is having the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So what is the main use of this Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? They are going to make the laws for people. So this Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are going to make some new laws for the people. Who is going to implement these laws? This executive is going to implement those laws. Inside the executive, we will have the president, prime minister for union, as well as for state, you have the CM, governor, council of ministers. All those will have an executive. So this Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are going to make the laws, and the executive is going to implement the laws. The next point, independent judiciary. Independent judiciary. So these are the key features of Indian model of democracy.